So welcome back to my weird attempt at playing Spyro the Dragon. I'm not too sure where I'm going with this now. I just realised last episode I said peacemakers, it should be peacekeepers. We're not talking about that Marvel TV show, so I know it's DC. And I study fandom for some strange reason. I should really be up to this today, so we're up to the next homeworld now, so let's talk to the Balloonist. Well, I see you have been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Don't know if he sounds like that, but let's go to Peacekeepers. When I was growing up, this was probably my least favourite kind of homeworld. It's not the most interesting homeworld compared to like the later ones. Maybe I'm being a bit picky, but let's talk to this dragon.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
And if you're wondering what, well, let's by enemy. For this homeworld, basically the goal is now to collect, I think, 1,200 gems. I think. So let's beat these. I think it's kind of funny. You can actually do. You can take out these things here from a distance. You can snipe them. Yep. No, I didn't. Did I do that? Yep, I did that right. Let's see if I can snipe this guy out before he realizes that I've taken out his friends. Can we get it? Yeah. The little interactions like that this game has, quite unique for its time. See if we can do these guys. And no, can they do it? I think they, yeah, the arch there is stopping that, so I'm gonna have to defeat them the normal way. Just defeat them before they go through the tent, and I think one has already gone in there. Oh, poor. Another funny little interaction, you can stand next to them, and I think eventually they will show you their butts. The butts. Yep, he's showing his butts. Yep, so I see your butt. Take this guy out before he decides to fire his cannon. Let's talk to the Balloonist for now to see. The Magic Crafter world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 12,000 stolen treasures, I'll show it to you. Let's stay here. There's plenty of gems here, and I think we've got all the gems that are possibly able to get in the previous world. Don't know why I'm doing the other gems, but why not? I'm at it. Get that. Yep. This is something cathartic. I don't know what the right word is, of like collecting gems. Kind of soothing.
Ahoy, Spyro! Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Butterflies. Finally, I'm actually scared of butterflies. I don't know why, but whenever I see them, I have to get away from them. God, this camera is not that good. Let's not go into the boss level yet. Dr. Simp. And here is the second flying level. We'll be doing that later. For now, we're going to be doing the other worlds. So to be honest, Night Flights, as mentioned earlier, is pretty much the easiest flying level.
Well done, Spyro! Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure!
Toasty. And again, we're going to be leaving this egg feed for later. Actually, you know what? Should I get it now? I might get it now. Saves me having to come back here later. Oh crap. Try not to die chasing one of these little blue thieves. I wonder if I can actually get just gonna make sure that I've only collect less than 5, so 4. Once I get 4, I can show you when we get to the next world a little glitch that it's a little obscure, like I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it, but that's a thing. Open this chest. And yep. Where's the last lot of gems? I think there's some over here, isn't there? This must be a green one. Yep, green one. If only real currency was color-coded, things would be so much easier. We're going to go to Ice Caverns first. This is probably, for Peacekeeper, is probably my favourite level. Quite a rare thing of having like little ice levels. There's a lot of snowy levels later on, but not a lot of kind of like these kind of ice kind of levels. Although sadly we don't have ice physics like in later games, so this game's very primitive compared to the second and third one, so and he hit me. Hopefully I can get one of these little bats. Die, bat, die. Did you get it? Did you get it? I think he ate a fodder.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Finally, a little subtle hint of, for once. Although, you can actually do this level backwards, and yeah, you can basically do this level backwards, and makes that tutorial kind of dragon thing completely useless. again, this game's notorious for its or this level's very notorious for its non-linearity. Like, the only way to get it is to get that key over there, but we're going to get this dragon first, so we can get the little hint.
Psst. Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Very, very subtle hint there. Just do this without actually falling off the cliffside. And as you go, I would occasionally fall off that side there. And yep, this is what they're referring to. Even though Spyro's not affected by ice physics, the enemies turned out they are. But we're going to go and do some non-linear pathways for this level. Again, Spark doesn't seem to want to pick up the keys. Must be only the trying to only pick up the gems. I'm not too sure what its programming is meant to do.
Thank you for releasing me.
Now I must go and help destroy the Death Star or whatever, or get tracked on plans. Haven't watched and/or yet. Remember watching Rogue One when it first came out. Let's do this before he actually avoid the attack. And this one you can actually just flame. Did you miss? Nope, haven't missed anything. And yeah, I have. Gotta get that chest. Get them chests. I know this is pretty much a test run for maybe other Let's Plays, but having fun doing this. It's probably my billionth time I've played. Oh crap. As I said, it's my billionth time playing Spyro, so I should know this game off by heart. Deciding what game to possibly play next, I'm thinking probably more of an RPG. I know the cliche one is probably Final Fantasy VII, maybe. Haven't played that for a while. Never played 8, strangely, but I've played 7 and I've played 9. So maybe I can probably do a Let's Play of 8, possibly. Although I've heard that it has some pretty interesting gameplay mechanics that are slightly unconventional. And here is a little secret little area. I don't know if you can count it as secret since this game's been out for a bazillion years. But that's 14 lives, or 3 lives obtained just easy peasy. We're going to be definitely needing these lives for treetops because I don't know how many times I'm going to die. Ooh. 4th life. I know I can probably do the 99 lives cheat, but again, that's probably cheating. We don't like cheats here, do we? Fair and honest.
Thank you for releasing me.
eventually that's the only lines to get. And oh my god, what the oh, that was out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. I didn't expect that at all. Can you imagine if I was on no health? I would have died straight away after coming out of that cutscene. So here's another one of these little slippy little enemies. Serves you right. Now this one here takes a couple of charges to throw him off the edge. See another one up here, so I better take it out before it actually hurts me. And here's another one. Serves you right for being so near to the edge. And also let's give Spark some health.
Done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
To be in a gazillion sequels, maybe. Although, let's be honest, only the first 3 are actually any good. Although, I did enjoy Hero's Tale. That actually isn't a bad Spyro game. It's not as good as the classic Insomniac games ones, but it's easily up there. Probably needed a little bit more polishing, but the games at this point were made on quite a tight deadline. I think Spyro, these first 3 Spyro games were really tight deadlines, what I've read, and there's actually not a lot of cut content compared to other games. I think a lot of there is cut content, but a lot of the cut content from this game was moved over to the next game and so forth. I think the only major cut content is there's like a ball ring in the 3rd game that is unused, and you can only get in there by glitching the game. So where to next, eh? Let's do my second favorite level for this world, Cliff Town. Take this out. Oh, I hate these things. Also have to make sure to keep track of all these little pots to make sure well, they've all been picked up. As you can see, this big woman here just can't actually hurt us, but she can definitely smack us across the room, so to speak. Let's get the egg, let's get the egg, let's get the egg. Now 2 eggs for the win. these gems while I'm at it. The other game that I was thinking about playing is Grandia. Played it a few years ago on my old PSP and thoroughly enjoyed it. Never played it back in the day when it first came out. In fact, not too sure if it actually, I think it might have been released in PAL regions, but I can't remember ever seeing it in the gaming store. Quite a clever combat system. It's quite intricate, whatever the word is. Me word's not good today.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Again, another redundant tutorial again. Since we sort of worked this out by, I think, Dark Hollow, I think that's that mazy kind of hens level. Take this guy up with them out. Try not to die here. This is actually really difficult to navigate there, just a little bit. And that she slaps him, and yep, and so I flame this, and no gems coming out, so I must have already done that. And this is the first time we've come across it. Actually, no, we've come across a chest back in the Peacekeepers. But this is the first time, besides that, where there is actually no key in this level to open that. So we're gonna have to open it somehow else. And yep, she's knocked me over the thing again. Some soul gems in here.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Someone's a fan of Split End, I guess, or their orchestra album. But this is one thing I really love about the Spyro games. You never got this with, I think, any other PS1 platformers. There's such large levels where you can see it from a distance. It's something that you kind of take for granted now with modern open world games, but at this time you never got this. In fact, I think the technique that they used to create this effect is basically what they still use now for modern gaming, having let's get it. Okay. There's the hawk. Just get the hawk. The idea that the further away an object is, the less it's rendered. Quite clever for its time, and Sonic Games doesn't even get any sort of mention of how great that is.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
That dragon kind of sounded like a mob boss then. But yeah, this easy thing, these little sparkly portal things help you get around. And another thing that I like about this game is the fact that once you got to some places, they kind of open up a shortcut, so you don't have to go back and redo a certain platforming bit. Although, to be honest, this game's not hard compared to some other platformers. I remember playing a game called 40 Links and just could not get past the first couple of levels. In fact, I think I might have only recently struggled to get through literally the first level. The platforming is just that bad. I think any game that kind of puts you into like a death cycle is not particularly the most enjoyable thing to experience. And I think we might have to go back up here. I think this is the easiest way to get to the thing. Let's get the camera right. Whee! I think I've almost got all, and there's a few more gems left. Where could they be? Where could they be? We've already got the ones over there from the excerpts. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have the ability to get sparks to direct to the nearest treasure. So there's a lot more of this idly moving about. And here's the last gem. No, there's two more. Two more. Wow. Played this game so many times, I should know where every single little gem is. But wow. So one of these pots. So I claimed all of them. As that early in the last episode, you can actually kind of see the glimmer of gems they're missing. Nope. Is it here? Well, as I'm kind of getting lost and trying to find it, yeah, I'll probably go back towards again Grandy again. Oh, there it is. Turns out talking and playing platforming games is a lot harder than you realize. I think that's going to be all for now. Next episode we'll probably do the other extra life. We do some more. Do the other levels. I think we've only got canyon something. The canyon level. Dry canyon. Which unfortunately is probably not my favorite level. They're a little bland, to be honest. So, till then, have fun and drink plenty of water, I guess. Plenty of fluids. Namahe.